some of the thoughts that I wrote down about time. Because they say we can't change time, and yet we change it every spring and every fall. Don't forget the time change, they say. Some people say time is money, which is why we try to buy time. Others like to spend time. Smart ones save time, and smarter ones invest time. Time is an intangible that we cannot touch or hold, yet we pass the time. We give someone the time. We make judgments that some time is quality time and some time is quantity time. Oh yes, time is a concept that holds no power, and yet we say time heals all wounds. It forces us to move when it's time to hit the road. And it apparently waits for no man, which is why women can take all the time they like. Time is limited and yet infinite. We know time runs out, and yet we see things happen time and time again. For everything there is a first time, even while we tell others for the last time when the time is ripe. Time is past, present, and future. We start our stories with once upon a time, then declare that the time has come just before we run out of time. Some people, though, seem to have all the time in the world. There are things you can do with time. You can bide your time. You can set your time. You can arrive ahead of time or just be on time. Some people live on borrowed time, but by the time time's up, they feel they've wasted time by watching the clock. The location of time is subjective. Some say it's high time. Some say it's about time, when really time has either passed or their time has come. Time apparently flies, and then time sits still. You can be pressed for time. You can mark time. You can even keep time. Kids have the time of their life until they're given a time out. Time seems to be a positive thing. You can have a good old time. It was the best of times. I had a whale of a great time. And yet time can be a negative thing. It was crunch time. You go to jail to do time. You can even have a hard time. You can destroy something with a time bomb. You may not be able to call time your own, but by the time you make up for lost time, you can withstand the test of time, but at no time can you go back in time. You can be behind the times or ahead of your time, but you can't win the race against time. In short, the sands of time keep running through the hourglass. Truly, these are the days of our lives.